Okay, what's going on, everybody? My name is Mangg. Welcome back for some more Dominion 6. Last time we tried out MA Salem. Not an especially impressive nation, I felt. Made all the worse by kind of a poor map and the fact that we were next to MA Urmore and I just let them kind of run rampant for way too long. So a lot of pitfalls there. But we're gonna move on and not sweat it, and just not sweat it. Yeah, let's roll up another one. 236 is M.A. Avli Elven Kingdom. We have done that. 181 is Vantilia. I think we've done Vantilia. I can't be certain, because we may have just done Sergilla or whatever, the other one that's kind of similar looking. Yeah, we did this one, definitely. I remember that. Okay. 122 is Bretonia. We did that. I remember. It's not super exciting. 139 is the Skaven. We did do that long time ago. 255. L.A. Neritia, New Clutch. L.A. Neritia. That one I'm not so sure about. I don't think we did this. No. Alright, we'll do L.A. Neritia. I think it's a coastal aquatic nation or something. We could try one of those other new maps that I grabbed. Like Uraparand. Or Dozen Deeps or Dozen Realm. Which are all full wraparound. I guess let's try Dozen Deep. L.A. Neritia. New Clutch. Coastal sediments of Neritia started reporting finding more and more strange large egg clutches and being visited by turtlemen of unknown species. These mysterious turtlemen did not look like the extinct turtlemen, but resembled Zaratans, ancient island-sized sea turtles of antediluvian times, thought to be long gone. The so-called Zaratan progenies, beings of great physical and magical power, called the turtles back to the coast, promising to reclaim their lost lands. The greatest progeny mages, the Clutch Keepers, took on seeking out more and more Zaratan clutches and forcing the eggs to hatch to produce reinforcements. This event coincided with the fall of Scalaria and the opening of the Soul Gates. When the gates were opened, some specters of the dead possessed yet unhatched Zaratan progenies, tainting them with dark powers. When hatched, such eggs produced the so-called black shells, half-living turtlemen with dark powers. So we have turtles and slugmen. Turtle infantry with strong sacreds. Nature, water, death, earth, air, and some astral. Strong priests, standard forts. We got a scout, stealth 50. Not amphibious, coastal land walking. Black shell ninja. Part undead demon. Stealth 110. That's insane. Spirit Sight, Assassin 2, Scale Walls, Death Recruitment 8, Ambidextrous 2. They have 2 Ninjatos, 15 attack, 17 slashing damage, and a Shuriken for 13 piercing, twice with a strong poison. They're also in poor amphibians, but they do have iron weapons, so FYI. Yeah, that's pretty good. 95 gold, 1 recruitment point. We will make many of these. Turtle Captain, 50 leadership, wasteland survival. Black Shell Suppressor, 50 leadership, part undead, poor amphibian, reduce unrest 2, death recruitment 10, 50 undead leadership. Turtle War Chief, 100 leadership, inspirational plus 2. Nice. Portal Adept, level 1 priest. Tomb Shell Initiate, 1 death, 1 holy, 50% for a second death. Poor amphibian, part undead demon, spirit sight, death recruitment 10, reanimator priest. Okay. Turtle Stormcaller, 1 air, 1 water, and then air or water. Certainly a usable mage, 190 gold for 11 research. Not bad. Not sacred, though. Progeny Initiate is sacred. 1 water, 1 nature, 1 holy, and then water, earth, nature twice. So for 230 gold, you get a sacred you get a priest, amphibious, that could have 3 water or 3 nature or 2 earth. Okay, this is what we're going to be recruiting forever then. Turtle Stormlord. 1 air, 1 water, and then water, air twice. So you could have 3 air, 3 water on these with Storm Power 1. 300 gold, though, is getting a little pricey to just make it like our forever mage. Progeny Contemplator. 1 water, 1 nature, 2 holy. Water, earth, nature. Then water, earth, astral nature. 20% for another water, earth, astral nature. 3 recruitment points, though. And it's not that much better than the initiates. But it does have astral if you want to do astral stuff. Tombshell Stirrer. 2 death, 1 holy. Water death, 20% for another death. So some of these will be death 4. They also have Reanimator 100, Death Recruitment 15, and Reanimator Priest. Yeah, 315 gold, though. Oh, Death Recruitment. We don't have Death, but if, say you took a Pretender and you got Death 3, I guess these would be 60 gold cheaper, but that's not really worth all the Death you'll be taking. Tombshell Dominator, cap only, 1 water, 2 death, 2 holy. Water death, 20% for another death. Yeah, Stygian Reigns. What more needs to be said there? Clutch Keeper, cap only. Water 2, Earth 2, Nature 2, Holy 3, and then Water, Earth, Nature. It's got very thug paths, I'll say that. But he does only have 20 hit points base. 11 defense, 12 attack. He's got 20 natural protection, though, before anything else. That's pretty ridiculous. But he can't wear a body armor slot. Okay, well, then it's not so ridiculous. Slugman Chieftain. Recruiting all non-fort swamps. 50 leadership, salt vulnerability, swamp survival. Yep. Turtle Militia. No armor, no shield, no nothing, no nothing. 10 natural protection, though. 9 defense, 14 hit points, 15 damage spear. We've seen worse. Turtle Harpoonist. Can be recruited in all coastal provinces. Same thing, but also gets a harpoon. 14 damage and net effect. Which just makes it better. For 1 more gold and 1 more resource. Yeah. If you're going to get the first one, no reason not to get this one. Making this even more just pointless. Total Warrior, 12 protection, 13 defense with a parry 3 shield. And they have a helmet, 14 hit points. Yeah, it's not bad. Honestly, for the price, it's not bad. It is late age, though, and that's important to keep in mind. Total Hunter, no armor, no protection, no shield. Standard stuff, 15 damage spear, and a net. Once per battle. Why would I pick this over the fucking Harpoonist? Harpoon also does 14 damage. I mean, yeah, I guess it has to hit at range. Whereas this will land for guarantee, I guess, in melee. Not guaranteed, it can still be blocked by defense, but yeah, I suppose that's true. Snapper Infantry. Pretty standard, amphibious. 12 defense, parry 3 shield. They have a spear, 17 damage, and a bite for 15 damage. Okay. If we're going into the water, that's a pretty solid choice. Black Shell Warrior. 14 hit points, 10 protection, 16 defense with a parry, 7 tower shield. Glorious. Poor Amphibian. Spirit Sight, Death Recruitment 3 to make them even cheaper. Morning Star. 18 damage, attack 12, plus 2 versus shields. Yes. Yes, yes. Very nice. Progeny Executioner, Sacred. Not cap only. We can make these anywhere. 20 hit points, 20 protection, 10 defense, no armor, no shields, 14 MR, 14 morale, amphibious with recuperation and death power -1. So they grow more powerful in growth. Or does it not work like that when it's a negative? Gain X stats per point of death, lose X stats per point of growth. Right, so if it was death power 1, they would lose 1 in growth and lose or gain 1 in death. This is negative, so they gain -1 per point of death and they lose -1 in growth. So yeah, they are empowered by growth. Making them even fucking better. And remember, this is attack, defense, strength, and combat speed, all getting bonuses. And they have a 28 damage Executioner's Axe, length 2, 13 attack. These things are ludicrous, I would say. Yeah, I mean, 20 protection. I'm thinking, like, hard skin. To give them 25 natural protection. And we just go, like, awake. And we just, like, they cost 5 resources. They cost nothing. Black Shell Spirit Hammer, also a sacred. 12 protection, 9 defense. They have a cap. Poor Amphibian Demon. Reanimator 100. So it's like, you know, free Reanimator Bless. Death Recruitment 5, Death Power 1. Ambidextrous 2 with 2 hammers, 19 damage. They're also good, but I feel like you're picking a lane here. You're either going Black Shell or you're going Progeny, you know? Because you're either going Death or Growth. Zara Tanling, cap only sacred. 60 hit points, 20 protection, 9 defense. Amphibious, recuperation, death power -1. 26 damage bite, 22 damage fist, 32 damage boulder. 5 of them. But only range 8. But if we bump up their strength, and it's divided by 3 for range, so not going to get too much out of it. 60 hit points, though. 20 protection. Slugman Warrior. 22 hit points, 2 protection, 8 defense, salt vulnerability, 18 damage on the long spear, length 4. And Slugman Slime Thrower. Slugman Slime, range 30. Twice. And I assume it's the slime effect, which is pretty good. That actually is maybe more viable. But they're kind of inaccurate at 30 range. So it's going to hit a lot of your own guys. Okay. Wow. Not a thing in Conjuration. Zaratan Hatchery. Creates a coastal Zaratan Hatchery. Includes the creation of the hatchery, however, an additional gem will be required when casting for every month it is to remain functional. Hatchery produces numerous Zaratan hatchlings every month. If the enchantment ends or the caster is killed, the hatchery stops functioning. Huh. So it just makes those big sacreds? Is that what you're telling me? Okay. Summon Turtleman Specters. 13 plus Spectral Turtlemen for 8 death gems. Okay. I don't know what they're like. Zaratan Strength. AoE 1. Increased strength. So it's strength of giants, but nature 3. Range 5. It's not super good. Reanimate Father Earth, Brother Shell, Sister Grain. I think we had these before. I don't know if we ever used them. Okay. Okay. Simple. Okay. Yeah, well, we're all in on Sacreds then. All in till the day we die. We can go Sloth 3, probably. So maybe we should just take a dragon. Yeah, we're gonna go with the acid dragon. Black dragon. We're gonna go Sloth 3. Probably Growth 1. Maybe Order 1. We are gonna need... I mean, we don't need much, really. We need High Dominion, though. And then... we need, yeah, I'm mainly thinking Hard Skin, so Earth 6. We'll have to take something else, probably just Nature for the sake of getting personal regen, but I think he has to take quite a bit. Hmm. I mean, 25 protection is ridiculous, right? We don't really need anything other than that for our bless. I mean, we could go a little bit harder. Right, take a drain or something. There's like no encumbrance either. Like we don't need don't need anything. Yeah. I mean, basically just strength, just for fun, even though they don't really need anything. They're ridiculous. Okay, I think that's what we're looking at. Yeah. 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 Sigvard. Oh, God. Okay. Well, it's certainly not the prettiest map I've ever seen. We got one in our cap circles, so that's good. Cannot be recruited now. Hmm. Okay. That's what we're looking at. Okay. Okay. Crossbowmen and heavy cav. Or barbarians. Okay, well, we probably want to take on this. I assume we got... Oh, no, he didn't get personal regen yet. I will hold off then. He probably doesn't need it. 26 protection. He probably doesn't need it. Okay. We'll say he doesn't need it. And we'll go for the... Oh, I don't know. The barbarian? No, that'll hurt. Alright. Crossbowman, heavy cab. Not like that won't hurt. It's all gonna hurt. I didn't script him at all. Whoops. It's alright. Acid breath worked out. No, it looks like he's like farting out of his mouth on him. Yep. Completely forgot to script him. So we got one here, one here, one here, one here. We just have to contain this area and we win. Beautiful. So much better than last time. Yeah, alright. Better them than me, I suppose. Good. Right, so, The clutch. Okay, that's alteration 4, so we're going for that anyways. Good. 3 nature, 15 nature gems. Do these guys get 3 nature? Well, they can, yes. Okay, good. Let's have someone go around and search then. We like the search. Juza is here. Okay. Nice acid route. Very good. Very good. Fart all over him. Yeah, good luck killing any of these guys. Brigands, poorly defended. There's a fucking acid dragon on it. What the hell are you talking about? Okay. We should probably get a second fort going somewhere. How about here? Stone circle, well of white water. Good, good. That craziness. Perfectly fine. Yep, they're pretty strong sacreds, I would say. That's my thought on the matter. Get another palisade here. Uh-huh. It's really only been like 3 turns? Oh yeah, I guess 1, 2, 3. Huh. I guess because we watch all these, because I like them. I like to watch. Acid damage is vicious, man. Vicious. Now, let me just see. Yeah, so this guy's got a never-healing wound. But otherwise, they're fine, and I think even the never-healing wounds will heal. Yeah, I'm gonna start building temples. We like the temples. Picked up a limp, but it'll go away. Never. Right, he doesn't have recuperation. Shit. Just our guys do. Well, the dragon's already basically served his purpose. Like, if he died now and we never summon him back, he still did damn strong job. Yeah, I might take this. Palisades everywhere. And we want to have clutches everywhere. We gotta get a lot of nature gems. Please keep finding them. Probably should go thaumaturgy to get Haru specs. But we'll see how it goes. Choose or refused. We found Castle Arcanum. That's good. 25 fucking protection with 60 hit points. It's ludicrous. Good. Throne taken. No. Build it there. It's right next to his capital. Nah, okay. We'll hope that he appreciates our gesture. Okay, so I can make these here, but I can't make them in my capital. Huh. Thought they were... Didn't say anywhere but capital, but okay. Go ahead and build a temple there. Medialania is here. Okay. Fine, that's fine. Yeah, we're all good here. Not gonna be a lengthy game, I guess. Juza accepted. Del Rayada did not. Battle in the Great Feral. What's that? My sacreds continue to demolish everything in sight, and we don't lose any of them? Okay. No, I'm a-coming. Don't you worry. Oh, we can make Wizards of High Magic here. Big ball research. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could. Or we can make these guys one per turn. Oh, cannot be recruited now. Right, so you definitely do have to have that hatchling thing. which we are going to get in a few turns. Okay. Oh, I should have sent out. Oh, Mediolana accepted. That's good. Dalriata declined again. Yeah, I mean, I'm certainly not short on money. Despite, you know, I suppose taking like a hell bless. Alright, I feel confident. Probably. Yeah, I'm sure this will be fine. And I mean, Hardskin was a good choice, but a lot of things would have been a very powerful. Like, basically anything would have been. When you already have 20 natural protection and 60 hit points, pretty much anything is good. And it helps to have a really nice, powerful dragon, too. Yep. Build lab. Build fortress. Build fortress. Yeah, I don't really have to take much else, but we'll take this for fun. Build lab. Temple. I meant temple. Send another message here just to confirm. Yep. And we have alteration 4. Not much else matters, I suppose. We have quite a lot of 2 waters. Oh, but I guess we already have quickness. We could take the 2 earths, although there's not many of those guys. I guess it doesn't really matter. I'm just picturing taking all these mages and just point buffing Moss Body on my entire Sacred Army. Yeah, that's all fine. Maybe we'll do that for this one. New Spring. Yeah, they really don't need any help, though. I suppose we'll go take that, too. Oh, yeah, we were going to actually cast this thing. No, I don't have a single 3. Zaratan Hatchery. Unable to cast this spell. It has to be a coastal place. Which means like this spot. Hey, accepted. Yep, we'll do that. Do that, do that, do that. Yeah, honestly, I think we just take every mage. Just moss body. Yep. We don't need you. That's okay. All right, and yeah, everyone. Okay, just cast moss body, moss body, moss body, and that's it. That's the script. Thank you for playing. Yeah, that's the script. Okay, let's see it. Nearly moss body on, what, 80% of them? That's it. That was the battle. There you go. I mean, that really speaks for itself, doesn't it? That's what we call an overpowered sacred. It's not even heavy cav. It's just ludicrous. Yeah. I mean, granted, this was not like a monolith watcher throne or something. We definitely would have lost some there. But I don't know, monolith watcher throne with just, if we used water to throw lightning resist on and earth to throw lightning resist on, probably would have just been nearly as stupendous. So, yeah. And I'm pretty sure that's just going to be game. Actually, why don't you cast this? Just so he can say we did it. We cast one national spell. Victory. And Zaratan hatchlings have joined. No, I didn't have a temple, but I assume that I would be able to build them. That's what you get, Zaratan hatchlings? They can grow to become progeny executioners or progeny initiates. How does that work? Well, they're certainly quite shitty, without that. Executioners or initiates? Oh, okay. So, Okay. Because it just says... Yeah, yeah, it's not coastal or anything, so I'm not quite sure. But it doesn't matter, because we won. That was it. Now, granted, again, we got kind of lucky with throne placement. But luck is one thing. But, you know, the fact that we had the dragon swooping out there very quickly, and we knew immediately where all the thrones were, that's a huge help. Because if I had just started going off in other directions, Juza would have, you know, been all up in here, and Dalriada would have been all up in here. Mediolania would have been starting to get in here. Like, this all would have been cut off from us if I had started going in this direction, where there's really not much of anything. Or if I had gone in this direction, you know, there's a couple, there isn't much. We still probably would have gotten these two, and then we would have had to go for these two. But this is right near Vedaheim, so that would have been tricky. It would have been a longer game. But having an Awake Pretender and immediately knowing where your objectives are is pretty big. And then just having, like, non-stop influx of massive money, because this is all planes that we took over. All huge income. Especially because it's late age. So just never having any shortage of money. And also having a second army going around that was unstoppable and never had to go back at all because we never lost a single sacred. Not a single sacred died that entire game. That's just too overpowered. And like I said, I mean, yeah, hard skin was good. 25 protection is obscene. But fortitude would have been obscene. Regen would have been obscene. Blood Bond would have been obscene. Even a working man's bless would have been obscene. Like, basically anything you picked would have been obscene. Unless you went for something really memey or something like, I don't know, Death Explosion or whatever. Yeah, I mean, it's just a ridiculous unit. 60 hit points is absurd with 20 protection. Yeah, so that's it. That's the nation. I mean, usually he's pretty good about not being crazy overpowered or anything, but that's a bit too much. If those things had maybe 30 hit points and 18 protection, I'd say, okay, it's strong, but it's definitely killable. Like, going even with hard skin, going up against barbarians, like, you'll lose them. You'll definitely lose some. But yeah, I mean, fucking 60 hit points, 20 protection with 3 attacks, and they're all massive. I didn't even use the boulders. Like, we didn't even set them to fire. I completely forgot. Yeah. So that's that. I mean, other than that, it's kind of just... I mean, it's got somewhat of an interesting theme, I suppose, with the hatchery. We didn't really get to experience it. I think it's an interesting idea. It's just, yeah, it's sort of a longer term thing. But it's just like, it doesn't even matter because you have these that are so ridiculous, and it's so easy to just take Sloth 3, you know? 1 resource cost because they have no equipment, no weapons, no armor, nothing. They're just massive, unstoppable killing machines with recuperation to boot. I mean, throwing that in there, just crazy. Yeah. So that's how that's played. I don't know. It was more fun than our last game. It was nice to get another good win, even if it was pretty quick and painless. But there you go. That's LA Neritia. Pretty OP. But alright, my name is Mangg. Game you're watching has been Dominion 6. I'll see you fine folks next time.